Enjoyed watching her as she connects people together and draws them into the luncheon. Please welcome Rachel.
Thank you, Marcy. If you haven't had the pleasure of working with Marcy, you are missing out. She's so energetic, so fun, and she jumps right into every task. And Marcy and I have a lot in common. 8 years ago, my brother was diagnosed with MS. He immediately began a disease-modifying drug. He was 26 years old. The National MS Society describes multiple sclerosis as a prime-of-life disease. This could not have been more true of my brother. At 26, he was living this great life in Denver, Colorado, working, skiing, spending time with his friends, enjoying his life. And then on a dime, it felt like everything changed. After his diagnosis, I needed information. It can be very overwhelming when you don't know anything about MS and the information starts flooding in. I called the society to help me figure out what I needed to know. Before my brother's diagnosis, I had been doing a breast cancer 3-day walk. In fact, I had invited my mother Judy to do it with me. When we found out the society was launching a similar 3-day event to raise funds for MS, it seemed obvious that this was the right thing for us to do. And we have been participating in the Capital Challenge Walk MS ever since. My mother and I love doing this because we have an opportunity to spend the weekend together and meet so many inspiring people. And I find along the route, I almost forget why I'm there, that ultimately it is all about MS. The first day of the walk is always the longest mileage, and when you get back to camp at night, you're sweaty and exhausted. But the spirit of the participants and the sense of accomplishment is overwhelming. Like Marcy, when Betsy asked me to get involved with the luncheon and then to co-chair this year's event, my initial reaction was hesitation. I have been amazed by the ongoing generosity of the people in my life. I have been able to reach out to my network and to share my story and my connection to MS. And without hesitation, people from all avenues of my life have been so charitable in helping my mom and me raise over $82,000 in the past 8 years. This fact overwhelms me. Since I raised money for the walk, I was concerned about how I would raise money for the luncheon. But again, I reached out to my network, and again, I am amazed at the response I have received to my involvement with the lunch today. I thought I would be nervous about speaking at the event, but every time I got an email informing me someone else I know bought a ticket or made a donation for the lunch, I was so touched that now I'm just excited and happy to be here with you. I want to take a moment to acknowledge some women who have helped Marcy and me every step of the way. The Women on the Move Committee is full of incredibly committed and giving individuals. Committee members, can you please wave so we can all acknowledge your hard work? The theme of this year's luncheon is Reaching the Finish Line, a world free of MS. We came up with the theme in part because of our amazing keynote speaker, Zoe, who you will hear more about after lunch. But it is interesting to me because both Marcy and I participate in these events that have finish lines. They aren't the same physical line. The bike ride starts and ends out in Loudoun County, and the Capital Challenge Walk finishes on the front lawn of the Capitol building in downtown DC. But ultimately, we are striving for the same thing, the same final goal, as are all of you in this room today, a world free of MS. This image is particularly poignant to me. My brother is still living a great life in Northern California with his wife and his daughter and twins on the way. And he still works and loves to ski and hike and camp, play guitar, and spend his time with his friends and family. But I hate that my brother has a chronic disease that he has to deal with every day for the rest of his life. I hate that he has to take a shot every week to treat it. I hate that he has to think about and even stress about the fact that he has MS. I want us to get to that world without MS, so he can focus on the things that really matter. I can't take his shot for him. I can't take a nap for him. and I can't personally find a cure for him. But I feel like I have to do something, and I can raise money. So by walking in the walk, and by standing here in front of you at this luncheon, that is what I will do. And I'd like to ask all of you for your help. For my brother, for Marcy's mother and brother, and for everyone who is dealing with the challenges of MS every day. Will you help us raise the funds we need to get to the finish line? Please consider making a donation today. And like Marcy and me, think about getting involved with the MS Society in whatever way appeals to you. Find that finish line that's within your reach and start moving towards it. Thank you.